June 10th, 2014. Guys, we're looking at Earth-facing images from LASCO C2. This is not the SDO. Same angle, almost. Notice in the last few frames, you're going to see the effects of that triple X flare. Let me back it up. I knew a coronal mass ejection would come from this. We just had to wait on the images. Now, some people saying that why are the other sites showing two flares? Notice the second line, guys. Before it went back down below the X level, it flared again. There were three flares. You could see it if you watch SDO and slow it down. You had the first burst. Few moments later, you had the second burst, and before it could go back down, you could see it on the SDO, the secondary explosion. They're all here, too. You can see three events if you slow it down and take a close look at it. This is also Earth-facing. Same satellite, different camera, much wider, called the LASCO C3. Let it go through up until today. Check this out. Wide expanding. Now, we'll see a side glancing blow from this from a couple days. Now, today we're seeing some, we saw the initial pulse from it, but some of the action that we're seeing on the magnetopause, guys, is coming from the flare from 2 days ago. Let's look at it from stereo head. Different satellite ahead of Earth in orbit on the opposite side of the sun. Check that out. Very strong flare. Now, the sun flare that, the sunspot that threw this out is going to be turning Earth facing over the next week and a half. But again, we had a warning that it was coming, and it's the comet Jacques that we're dealing with, and we will be dealing with it as long as it holds together for the next several weeks. Again, close approach will be in 1 month, but then it's got to pull back out the same distance that it is from the sun now for another 30 days. Check out the amount of debris, and actually in the coronal mass ejection, you're looking at pieces of the sun being blown off the surface. Very energetic, very super hot. Again, the sun is that white circle. Now, here's the warning shot we had 2 days ago that something was happening. We should have picked up on the comet then, but it's just coming in, and so we got it now. But look on the 8th, and I'll play this through from the helio viewer. Check that. There's an Earth scale. Remember that. Now, let me play this through. We'll go slow with it. That was on the 8th. Very impressive. Not an X flare. That's when the sun started recognizing the comet. But we're going to be watching it, guys. It's a heads up. Be safe.